In this video, you'll discover what SketchUp is, the software that's taken 3D design world by storm. You'll explore its pros and cons and see if it's the right choice for you. If this is your first encounter with SketchUp, then you're in the perfect place. I'm Piotr from CG Wisdom. Join me as we dive into the expert software tutorials, discover essential design tools, and unlock the power of AI-driven workflows. SketchUp is one of the most recognizable 3D design tools. It was created in the early 2000s with simplicity and accessibility in mind. And that's what sets it apart. Since then, it has gained immense popularity among architects, interior designers, as well as people who just want to design furniture or a gazebo in the garden. According to the Chaos Group report, SketchUp is the most frequently chosen 3D modeling program by architects. It works on both Windows and Mac, and learning the basics is literally a matter of a few days. That's why it's often chosen by people who are just starting their journey with space design. In short, SketchUp is quick to get started, easy to use, and allows for a smooth transition from design to completion. If you want to start, it's worth knowing that the program is available in several versions, each tailored to different needs. You can find them all on the official website SketchUp.com. To start with, SketchUp Free is a free version that works in the browser, ideal for beginners who want to quickly test something without installing the software. It has basic tools and a very user-friendly interface. You can literally start drawing right away. Another option is SketchUp Go, a mobile version that works great if you're working in the field and want to access your projects from a tablet. It allows you to work with cloud files and sync with other devices, but it lacks professional tools. If you need those, check out SketchUp Pro. This is the classic desktop version that most professionals use in their daily work. It allows the use of essential features, provides integration with V-Ray, and enables the creation of technical documentation in layout, which will be discussed shortly. Finally, there is also the SketchUp Studio version, the most comprehensive version, including additional tools such as Sapphira for energy analysis of buildings. This is an option for those who are already working on the most complex architectural projects, using integration with, for example, Revit. Bottom line is, if you are starting, choose SketchUp Free. If you need advanced features, consider Pro or Studio version. You can use the 7-day SketchUp Pro version for free. I discussed the process of its installation in my previous video.
One of the biggest advantages of SketchUp is that you can learn it very quickly. Even without experience in 3D programs, you can create your first model after just a few days. Everything works intuitively, like drawing with a pencil, but in space. The program works great in various fields, from interiors and architecture to furniture, gardens, or DIY projects. That's why it's used not only by professionals but also by hobbyist creators. A huge convenience is access to 3D Warehouse, a free library with over 5 million models. You will find furniture, equipment, structural elements, and even products of well-known brands there. Just drag them into the scene and you're done. If you are missing something, you can extend SketchUp's capabilities through plugins from the extension warehouse. From stairs, through fabric simulations, to photorealistic rendering. The Pro and Studio versions also give access to Layout, a tool for creating technical drawings. Based on your model, you prepare the entire documentation, sections, plans, descriptions for contractors. But there are also downsides. SketchUp is not well suited for complex organic shapes. If you want to create 3D characters, it might be better to use Blender for this. In large projects, you also need to keep the file organized to avoid slowing down the work. 3ds Max handles large ranges better. It's also worth remembering that additional tools like V-Ray or Enscape are needed for advanced visualizations and animations. But that's rather universal for all 3D programs available on the market. Let's see a practical example. Let's take such a scenario. You start with an idea. You make a simple conceptual sketch in SketchUp. Thanks to ready-made components that you download from 3D Warehouse, you don't have to model everything from scratch, and with easy tools that help you create a basic outline of the space, you have the entire project ready in just a few days. You see the geometry, colors, textures, and relationships between individual pieces of furniture. And to showcase them even better, you enter the visualization stage. You use the V-Ray extension and prepare a render that looks just like a photo that you can present to the client. After approving the idea, you move to the technical documentation in layout. You make drawings, add dimensions, descriptions, and prepare a complete set of materials for contractors. This workflow is very efficient. Everything takes place in one environment, or rather in one file. You don't have to draw everything from scratch when preparing technical documentation, as is often the case with AutoCAD. Here, from one file, you have the concept, visualization, and documentation. That's why SketchUp works so well for architects, interior designers, or carpenters. Alright, let's get to the point.
So, should you choose SketchUp for your daily work? If you value simplicity, fast results, and comprehensive approach to design, then definitely yes. If you have any more questions, feel free to discuss them in the comments section. And if you liked the video, then leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching and see you around.